content.
I went to LA with a girl. I bought my first Gucci shoes to impress her. And I bought her some expensive shoes too. I don't even know the name of it. We was on and off for years talking. Told her I hated that we wear white name brands, walking on Rodeo Drive with her. When she left for a flight, my life took a turn. I know she don't know, but I wanted her to be my everything. I just fucked up by leading with my money. There was this clubhouse chick I was entertaining on the phone. I never thought I would meet her. She from the UK. Her name is Sade. It was COVID. I was on the phone with her. And plenty of women. Just phone love. Then there was this chick on social audio called Elaine. I covered her for content because she was always in some shit. She was crazy. But she started making up shit like I'm harassing her. And all I was just doing was journalism. See, Elaine and Sade are internet friends. They never met each other. When shorty that I went to LA with left, I invited Elaine. You see, Elaine didn't hate me. She's a groupie. She's a groupie with an easy pussy demon spirit. I'll explain that later. 2 days later, when Elaine left the hotel, I went to London.
Y'all niggas in the UK, come outside, nigga. Come outside. I'm here now. Beetle here now. I was just in LA. Now I'm in the UK. Come outside, niggas.
London was like killing two birds with one stone. I got a big family in London. I love my cousin. And you know, there's a girl who I could stay with for free, Sade. Yo, honestly, I didn't give her no good sex. I wasn't into her. I should have went to stay at my cousin's, but she didn't bother me enough for me to leave, you know? Actually, I bothered her neighbors because I was on social audio just turning up. And for the most part, I went out with my cousin. Fast forward, it came out that I fucked Elaine. I denied it. See, on social audio, the goal was to expose people. So someone with a name like myself, they wanted to get to the bottom of the truth, so they were digging. So multiple rooms were being made, where now I had to control the narrative. So I made a room. To try to please both women, I lied and said I got a connection with Elaine, but feelings for Sade. That made them chicks want to kill each other. They were in a full-blown competition now.
Why don't you want to bring people up to the stage, Sam?
Yo, miss, let me tell you this.
These are people that Elaine has talked to and they have proof.
Girl, I never told Sade I had sex with Sam. She called me and asked me what the fuck was up with me and Sam, but it never happened. The fuck are you talking about, miss? You're a liar. And you just keep digging and digging and digging. Bitch, are you in the grave yet?
You know I'm not insecure when it comes to you. Like, I think you know that.
Pressing me about Sam since he got to motherfucking UK.
But I asked you once. What are you talking about? Why are you so defensive? Like, about the situation?
And you were whispering, asking me if I fucked him. And I told
You're absolutely mad. Like, you're so defensive about the situation. It's actually making me laugh at this point.
Using me for
but
fucking
everyone can obviously like make their own minds up about what's happened here today. I just think it's weird that you lied to me about it.
I think it's weird that you're pressing me about a nigga that you're fucking thinking I fucked him. That's weird.
If I was fucking him, then I would have every right. Then I would have every right to press you about it.
Is that what you're saying, Sade?
Did you?
I don't know. Did I?
That's not on you. Like, if you fucked Sam, that's not on you. I want no fucking parts of that.
Oh, okay.
Me and fucking Sam, we have an understanding. I think there's a mutual respect. He met me in real life, and he knows that I'm a fucking cool person in real life.
Did you guys have sex?
You said what?
Did you guys have sex?
No, we did not.
Both of them are dumb. Like, at this point,
And
it's
you
both
are
of
too.
them.
What don't you understand
No.
about that?
Why on earth would you?
Why on
be telling my
earth? Why on
fucking
earth are you sitting here
Why
begging
on
for a
earth would
nigga to
you be
finally
telling
claim
my
you?
fucking nigga
Why are you
that
sitting on the stage begging for a nigga to claim you?
feelings for
It
him?
took him until he got back to the U.S.
Are
to
you
claim you.
okay?
The fuck are we talking about?
Are you okay?
Do you know what discretion is?
Exactly. If I wanted to claim
Discretion,
you, I
my
would've
ass.
claimed
You
That
was
is
talking
discretion. You don't want nothing to
every
talk.
fucking buddy
It's
about
about every nigga you meet up with on this app.
Have I
Learn
done?
from, if you're gonna learn anything from Sade, it is to have some grace and some discretion.
It's fine anyway, Toy, because all of this is a deflection from she tried to tell this guy that she had feelings for him a couple days ago. Are we absolutely mad? Like, that's crazy. Why
So
on
all
earth
your
would you
smoke is
tell
with me
him
and not
that?
Sam is what you're saying. That's
No,
not
my
a deflection. I
smoke is
literally
Sam's
just
gonna
said I did not
handle it.
say
She's
that.
a woman. She's gonna handle her man in private. So you see how that works? Because she's a grown-ass woman. She's not gonna handle her man in front of these people.
Boy,
That's
what the fuck are
grown-ass
you
women
talking
do.
for her
Sade,
for?
have I told a lie yet?
She hasn't lied. Toy has not lied. But listen. Yeah, the thing is, Elaine, you tried to play on my fucking top yesterday. You're absolutely
I
mad.
tried to play
You
in your
tried to
top
act as
while
though
back
I was
and bringing
moving
foot to the
mad.
wall. Y'all got me
You tried
fucked
to
up.
act as though I was moving mad. Then you admitted that you fucking lied and wanted to apologize today. And now it's fucking come out that you have told this nigga that you have feelings for him.
Bro, what did Sam tell me?
You have been playing on
So
my
Sam,
fucking
come
top.
off mic, Sam, since you want to play this fucking game. What did you tell me? I'm the only one that said something, right? That's what you're saying? I
I'm
said I
glad
had
you
feelings
are.
for you. That's what was said.
I thought I was just giving two dogs a bone. Elaine, just a bone, and Sade, a bone with meat on it. That night that I made the room, Sade told me she was pregnant. At this point, it was her over Elaine and trying to deal with the situation, the new situation. She wanted me to do a whole video and confess my love for her publicly. That was the first red flag. See, there's a part of me called that nigga and a part of me called this nigga. This nigga was gonna do it. That nigga said, hell nah. That nigga always win. She started telling people she was pregnant. And it's like 1 week. And she's telling strangers on the internet that she never met. Strangers who are constantly trying to expose me. At first I said, yo, that's the art of revenge, so I deserve it. Then I asked myself, well, if she's really pregnant, why would she play with her own womb when pregnancy is a spiritual journey? She even used it to get Elaine to tell her if we had sex.
And then to make matters worse, she claims that she's now pregnant by the man. So when she said that, my heart sunk and I was just like, fuck. This is so fucked up. Like, he's a real dickhead and I look crazy because, like, this is like the weirdest shit I've ever been a part of. And of course, this Clubhouse shit, like, if I knew now what I knew then, what I know, if I knew then what I knew now, shit probably wouldn't be, as messy as it was, but it is what it is. It happened. So when she, started claiming the pregnancy thing, and she told Miss the same thing. So she initially denied it, and I think now she's admitted it. I don't know what she got going on, to be honest, but that's what she told me. She claimed that she was pregnant by him to I think, convince me to tell her the truth.
And she used it to build a bond with Elaine's boyfriend, some nigga called CW. You see, CW wanted to meet me. It sounded like a threat. So I was like, I'm gonna meet this nigga because I want to show him that I ain't scared.
Nah, you a real man. You a real
Fuck
man.
all that internet
You a real
shit.
man.
Yo, you a real
Yeah,
nigga. I fuck with
you a
you.
real man, man.
Real
We
talk.
out here in these streets. Who is CW? What is CW? Hashtag, listen, check out Ground Voices. You have to do that.
And when I met with him, he didn't ask me if I fucked this bitch. He said he don't care what happened in LA. Sade called me to tell me Elaine confessed to CW that we had sex. When Sade called me, she was recording me on that call. She later told me. I started recording her after that. Next thing Sade does is pressure Elaine to make a room and expose that we had sex. I told her it's not gonna look good. But she was scorned. She pointed Elaine as a backstabbing whore, and because of the pregnancy, I had also abandoned Elaine, so, she went out there and started bashing me. I didn't do nothing to Elaine for her to bash me, but Elaine, the truth is she's a weak bitch who can't fight her own battles, so she attacked me out of spite while I was keeping shit solid. I knew Shadi was happy because before the room happened, she called me excited about what Elaine was gonna do to me. Elaine basically said she only fucked me because she was going through some shit with her daughter that she don't have custody of and that she was drunk. She tried to play a victim. But the thing about it is, I didn't know what she was going through. So that makes her the predator because she didn't give me a chance to decide.
You was the one that brought your daughter into this shit.
Sam, I don't know how to handle all of this shit, bro. Like, I'm not trying to fight with you. I'm trying to come to a resolution to where we can just stop doing this.
You brought why would you bring your daughter in it? And then try to make other people accountable for that. Like, yo, you don't be getting it, dog. You don't be getting it. Like, bro, like I didn't just straight up just say shit about your and I wasn't even talking about your daughter. I was talking about your parenting skills. Like, yo, it's the internet, bro. Like, everything that you say, yo, by the way, Don Prez and B James and them had a room and they were saying like, yo, if you don't file a case against me, they would try to do it on their own. Do you know that? Do you know that?
Said what?
Don Prez and B James and them, they had a room and they were saying, if you don't file a case against me, they would try to do it on their own.
A case against what?
Because when you was on that stage, you was trying to make it seem like, oh, like, you wasn't drunk enough, and like, if you wasn't drunk, you would never lay down with a pug face.
That was my only point in saying that. There was nothing. Oh my God, like, this is insane.
Yo, I'm telling you, them niggas went in a room and they said that if you don't file a case against me, they will file a case on their own. Like, do you know the narrative?
Get nowhere with it because I'm not gonna ever say that you raped me. So
nigga, motherfucker, because I didn't. Motherfucker.
I know that. I never said you did.
Duh. The fuck. And yo, I'm not even saying that you said that you said. I'm not even saying that you said that.
I'm not using the correct verbiage when I am upset and I'm sorry, but I would never put that on you, and you know that.
Yo.
You know that.
But Elaine,
you have got to stop this. You know that I would not do
Elaine,
that.
Do you know that? You know what Miss did to Durant? You know how fucked up that was? You know how fucked up what Miss was trying to do to Durant was? What?
Absolutely, which is why I fucking defended him.
And it almost looked like you was trying to do that to me. And you
That's absolutely not what I was saying though, Sam.
But Elaine.
Yo, when me
and Elaine, listen, Elaine, listen to me. This is where you gotta listen, right? If you and somebody like have sex or y'all do whatever, y'all hook up, right? If you wanna go in public and say, hey, we hooked up, you can literally just say, yo, we hooked up and end it, right? You can do that. All the rest of the narratives that you was trying to paint was not necessary. That's the part you don't understand.
And I will take full accountability
You
for that, Sam.
don't understand. Like, yo,
Listen,
like you could have literally just said, yo, you could have literally said, yeah, I hooked up with Sam. None of y'all's business, because it's not their business. But when you started, I'm trying to tell you, just follow me. I'm not even mad right now. When you start saying, I only did it because I had just left my daughter, I was upset, I went there, we was drinking. Like, now, women are starting to say, like, wait, was it consensual? Yeah, you said that it is consensual, but you still had people that hate me trying to now go out and say shit like,
Sam, I will publicly say that it was like, I will do whatever the fuck you need me to do to declare that there was no type of whatever going on, because on my dead sister, and you know that, I would never put that on you. That's not what I was saying. I may have used the correct words. I may have been way too defensive and was trying to break down to the women where I was coming from.
yeah,
Because I didn't want to break down to you about my child.
But you did it to the public, Elaine. Like, this is the part you don't get. You don't want you.
No, I did it to the public because the public is so invested
Yeah, but
Like, this is too
in
much,
two
Sam.
Americas.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm yo, like honestly, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, bro. Like, yeah, I never told you, but that shit really hurt my feelings, bro.
I understand that
Because
but
yo,
we never had
Elaine, when I have a video of me and you sitting there listening to Whitney and fucking cracking up, and I'm looking at you and I'm like, yo, this chick is fucking cool. Like, why the fuck niggas look at her crazy, bro? And you went out and you tried to paint a narrative.
I was scared of what you were going to do, Sam.
No, I was being harassed. You don't know. I was being harassed.
And I'm telling you, Sam, I handled it wrong. I can admit that, bro. I handled it wrong.
Listen, I could have fucking said, my brother's in Cali, right? I wasn't with my brother during Christmas. That's family. They asked me like, you want to? I could have went to see them too. I didn't go on Clubhouse and say, or to Americans and say, I only hit up Elaine because I didn't have nobody around, so I was going through some shit, and that's why I hit up Elaine. Like, don't you see what? But
Sam, that was my truth. It's not me sitting here trying to. I'm just it's like proof. I'm not calling you under the bus. Like,
yes, you did, because you try to paint a narrative.
No, but that wasn't what I was doing. I was explaining to women because women have children where my mind was at. It wasn't about you. It was about
Elaine,
me and my emotion.
if you claim that that's why, quote unquote, you had sex with me, don't you think that you used me? Don't you think you used me? Don't you think you used me?
I don't think I used you. I think that I made you were hanging out.
Yo, I don't know what's happening with your phone. I can't hear you.
I said no. I don't agree with that.
Listen, let me ask you this. If you're telling the public,
It doesn't matter how many times you say it or how many times you break down. That's not it. I'm not going to agree to that because I don't agree to that.
Okay, since it's your truth, right? Since it's your truth, right? Why didn't you tell me before? Why didn't you tell me before you came to see me?
Because Sam, me and you just got on good terms, right? The day before.
Yeah.
The whole Pride Fest, all that shit, right?
Okay.
And we've been through the shit for a year, right? So it was already trippy as fuck, and I already knew that I was gonna get a lot of heat from me even meeting up with you. But I genuinely wanted to make sure that I was left alone and all that good shit. And I wanted you to see the human in me. But I was also worried about how you would judge me, look at me, whatever, if I really spoke about how I was feeling about my kid.
Nigga, you had already cried in my arms the night before.
But that was Christmas Day. I didn't want to do all of that with you, Sam.
So, let me tell you three.
To be honest, you're making it seem like I used you, and I literally went there to just hang out with somebody that I was trying to be friends with. Like, I get what you're saying and how you're trying to spin it, but that's not what it was.
Bro, because I don't even know if you...
You were cool, Sam, and you invited me over. I came over. That's it. I am allowed to have feelings about what's going on with my daughter outside of you. And I'm not required to sit there and break down in front of you on Christmas Day about it. I'm allowed to want to get my mind off the fact that I'm not with her.
But you
can't wait because you don't have a kid.
Yo, but
and
you...
you're not going through this. So you can have an opinion and think what you want, but you're wrong.
But you felt okay to tell the public what you was going through that you didn't tell me, the person that you said you wanted to be cool with. I was used. That backfired real bad on her. And then she said I'm ugly. People ask, well, why would you fuck someone that's ugly and then call them ugly after? It hits better to diss them when you don't fuck them, knowing that they ugly. Yo, this is all because I didn't choose her, by the way. But I have recordings of us pillow talking, so I put it out. The streets told her she's cap. Her credibility was kaputs.
But now it's so messy because we're friends and you have this stupid ass relationship situationship with Sade. I do care about her, contrary to what you're fucking thinking. Like, I do actually care about Sade. Sade's a good person. She's messy as fuck though. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like the bitch isn't messy. She is.
Yeah, she's messy, but she's a good person. That's the truth. That's a fact.
And I'm messy too, and I'm a good person. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, like honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, like in that camp, like you and Sade, like, well, I don't think Miss is a real person. Like, I don't think Z is either. But like, you cool, Sade is cool. Like, you know, like y'all people that I can hang out with, you know.
But eventually you're gonna have to choose. You know that, right?
Are you gonna have to choose?
What do you mean? Between you and CW?
No, I'm talking about between me and Sade. I don't give a fuck.
I think that we all three are gonna have to eventually come to some type of fucking understanding. What are we talking about? This is so messy. Is this 2022 right now?
Yo, I didn't want to be the storyline of season 3.
You are the storyline, Sam. Starring Sade and Elaine. What the fuck?
Sade's next move, since that didn't work, was to plan with CW to try to kill me. You see, when I was in Sade's apartment in London, my mom had a dream that I almost died. And she woke up in panic. And she said she prayed all night crying. And I was in Sade's apartment in London when my mom called me and told me that. So the thing is, my mom had already prayed. CW wanted to meet me again. This time, he sounded more angry. You know, the thing is, if a nigga thinks you fucked his bitch and he was in love with her, he can do anything. But my ego, I wanted to prove to him that I wasn't scared of him. So I wanted to meet up. But I had already met him. I had no reason to meet him again, but I was preparing to go meet him again. He told Sade he was gonna bring a gun. She didn't tell me anything. First of all, when I saw the messages about you and CW, I really thought you was like trolling. That's why.
No, I don't fuck with CW. CW is a fucking clown and a fucking no. That was not me clowning. I don't fuck with CW, and I also know that he was trying to bring a gun to fucking come meet with you. And I definitely told Sade, whatever you do, tell Sam not to fucking meet with him because he's a psychopath.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, whatever shit you're gonna employ on me, I don't want to see anybody fucking die. I don't want to see that. And CW is a psychopath. And he was the one who fucking cocked the gun with B. James and Joe Cool.
I was shooting a podcast with my homegirl, Kirsten. And she had a lot of people in my apartment. So I was late. And I didn't end up going because Kirsten was there. And I was paid to do a job. That night, Sade called me and asked me if I met with CW. I said no. That's when she told me he was gonna bring a gun. I just paused because I just thought about it. She really wanted me dead. That whole day, she knew what was gonna happen. And she said nothing. She still has shown me no proof of being pregnant for months now. I was careful, you know, with what I would say. Because it was like my first experience of anything like that. We would fight about Elaine a lot. I apologize. But she wanted to hear me say I fucked Elaine. I denied that. And I always will. Neither of them was my girl. And I don't owe her shit. Look, I even sent money. I paid for staying in her apartment in London. And at this point, she had destroyed my name to her family. The next thing she did was call me and slit her wrist on FaceTime. Yes. That night, she died to me. And you can put her head on my body and slit my neck, and I won't feel a thing about her or for her. You can say, but why wasn't you feeling that way when she plotted with the dude to kill you? Nah, because he didn't. But she killed herself, and I saw it. By the way, it came out that the dude, CW, was a rapist on court documents. So it looked bad enough for her and him. I told her I didn't believe she was pregnant and started questioning who she's been sleeping with, since she had multiple bodies on the internet alone. And when I was in London, the truth is, she's easy. I asked her if she was on birth control, and she said, don't worry, I'll handle it.
And this might be like a little bit of a personal question, so I myself will understand if you don't want to answer it. But last night, Elaine woke some... Oh, what happened?
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Elaine, last night woke some shit up on Discord 2A. So the pregnancy scare, was that a thing, or was Elaine just talking?
Yeah, it wasn't a thing. It was fake news. So, like when you're just talking to your girls, I'm on a phone call with them, and I don't even want to get into explaining it, because it's just not that deep. But I was going to get something to eat, and I was just like, I always crave sweet things around this time. I was just like, I'm just a day late, so there's no mention of no pregnancy scare. If you're a woman and being a day late is not a big deal. So we joked about it and then moved on. And then all of a sudden, when people wanted to be waking shit up, all of a sudden it was a huge pregnancy scare. I was just really confused. I was just okay, this is not the case. Sade's not pregnant. And it just really wasn't that. So yeah, it was just fake news. Just to hype the audience, guys. Just don't believe everything you hear.
Be very clear, bitch. I made you. Sam Beto made you. And you're still nobody on this app. How pathetic is that? You fucked a nigga for a month, got pregnant by him, had an abortion, and you're still fucking nobody.
Put my name in a fucking title. No one gives a fuck. All you're gonna do is lie anyway. What are you gonna do? Oh my god, 3 niggas flew out to London to see Sade. Show me your nigga right now. Show me him right now. And I promise you, even he will fly out to the UK to see me. How about that? Yeah? Sade's pregnant. No. That's cap. What else? What else have you got? Oh, Sade called my phone and threatened me. No, that wasn't a threat. That was a promise. Hence why we're doing the room today.
Her next plan was to go to a guy who was dying to expose me because he was building a platform to compete with me. His name is Curtis. The thing was, if she wouldn't prove to me that she was pregnant, but tell people that she is, it didn't make for a good story. And as a content creator, I knew them niggas had dust. Curtis failed. Could have been his biggest story. But if he was smart, he would have befriended me and played both sides. But he made it known that he hated me, so even if it came from him, the focus will be on his animosity. You're probably like, but a baby's a blessing. Yes, but on the metaverse space where we were, which I call the dark meta, they use anything against you. And her knowing that is why she went to those guys. Next person she went to was Freddie. See, Freddie tried but failed because once he was exposed as a crackhead, he lost all credibility.
Sam Beto, I'm at your neck, nigga, every time I see you in the room. Fuck Sam Beto. Fuck Ground Voices and everybody that's with him. Raina, you put yourself in a position. Fuck Raina too. Fuck Raina. Raina, I said what I said. Clip it. Raina, I'm telling you, Freddie views you as an op. I want you in my house. I want you in my rooms. Why? You are op. Because you in the middle of it. You can't, Raina, you can't protect Sam. He's fucked up. He's a fucked up person. Fuck Sam Beto, bitch. Sam Beto's a bitch. So Clubhouse, their Clubhouse, ban smoking jams. Remove that club. I'm asking Clubhouse. Freddie Roosevelt, ban that club. I said what I said, you pussy.
Period.
Clubhouse should ban smoking jams. Get rid of that club. Ban Raina. I said it, Raina. Ban Raina. Ban Sam Beto. Ban smoking jams. Remove that club, you African ass nigga. Sam Beto, you fuck nigga.
But this only shows how desperate she was. Still no proof. And I'm not taking the baits. Once in a while, she would message me and accuse me of talking about her. But there's two people, me and you. You say you're pregnant and it's on the internet. If it's not from me, then it's from you. So now, if I respond, who put me in that position? She sent me a message saying this is her last message ever to me. Spoke nothing about a pregnancy, still no proof, just says she never spoke to anyone and it's all cap. The people who are speaking about her being pregnant are capping. Mind you, I don't speak to those people. She does. And then she changed her number. Right after that, her next move was a guy called B. James. Now, this guy called B. James has a big platform, and they was always trying to tarnish my name and my brand. When he tried to expose me, which he thought was going to be his biggest story.
And with the Sade thing, right? Because it pisses me off. Even when she asked me that question, I woke that up, not you, B. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. I know that, though. But even with that, right? Did that woman talk to me? That woman talked to me on the phone. I'm sorry. We talked on Instagram. You did what I'm saying, which was like 2 or 3 months ago. This is what I said to her. Because I hate when niggas be looking for an out just to make it right. What I tell my that girl confided in you and I just went and told some shit. Come on, dude. You got to tell her like it is. What I said to her, and she'll tell you, when she confided in me and told me that, right? She said, well, B. James, she told me whatever she told me. I'm not going to repeat it. She said, well, B. James, I just want to keep this between us, this and that. I said, okay, this is my words to her exactly. I say, yo, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to speak on it, and I'm not going to wake it up. However, when they do get woke up, I'm on his ass.
That I got Sade pregnant and abandoned her.
So they saying like the girl was like 14 or something. I'm just trying to get some details.
Bro, listen, the
you was
replay's
19
on.
she was 14?
18. I was 18 years old. Right? I was 18 years old.
She was
15
14?
or 14. Yes, 15 or 14. One of the two.
You fucked her?
Wack, the replays is on. Wack.
No, I'm asking you.
Yes, Wack. Yes, yes.
Nigga, use a rapist.
Okay.
Someone sent me documents of his rape case, and he was out of here. Wack rolled that nigga up in a blunt and smoked them all over the internet. All the people she sent immediately would get exposed with court documents for rape cases, B. James and CW. And as far as Curtis and Freddie, they both got exposed for being drug addicts by people who knew them.
In LA talking to me about what something that happened in LA. I'm too fucking paranoid. I don't play with these fucking little pieces of shit. I don't play with Sam. If he's asking me about LA, that means he must know something or he must know something. So I'm thinking, why is he watching me? Y'all worrying about y'all. I'm thinking this nigga is watching me, and I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with people like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a different type nigga. Please leave me out of it. Y'all got some girl shit going on. Y'all get over it. Stop letting this nigga exploit y'all. Stop letting this nigga exploit you. I'm a nigga and I'm telling you, niggas exploit women every day. And this is an exploitation because he was not there. The nigga was not there. He got y'all on recording. He's trying to entrap y'all. Y'all don't see it? He's trying to entrap you. He's trying to piece together a story. Why? I don't know. I'm just too paranoid to play these fucking games with a nigga like that because I don't fuck around. Miss, I had a gun on me in a hotel that day. Because I don't trust Sam. Not because of you, not because of Elaine. It's because I'm thinking, and I'm being honest, niggas gonna jump out of a closet. Niggas got a key to the room. I couldn't even sleep because I'm paranoid. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
She was looking funny in the light. At this point, it was like, if you had a kid, why would you use your kid for content? Finally, she sent a message from someone to tell me that if hypothetically, she says, yep, exactly. Hypothetically, if she had a kid, she wouldn't want me around her kid, and on her dead mother, she would never speak to me again. See, the lesson is not about her or Elaine. They just vessels in my book of life. It's about this spirit that I call the easy pussy demon. Weak women that the spirit takes over. And niggas like me, they used to fuck women like that because they are easy. That's what I'm talking about. That spirit is who I'm divorcing. They send a lot of spiritual attacks. But the Haitians don't call me Bois for no reason. It means hardwood. I am the tree. My mom came back from Ghana and told me a story about a tree too. But crazy thing is, none of this broke me or made me cry. You know what broke me? Remember the girl that I took to LA? When she called me dirty. After I told her what happened. She was right. I can't swim. I had a dream that I fell into the ocean. Then I woke up. The hardwood becomes the tree. Tell him get my sunlight ready. Be ready. After all, CW was really hurt about his bitch Elaine. He flew her to the DMV and pulled out a gun on her.
Like, this nigga really just pulled out a gun, bro. It's just weird. How dare you? Give me my phone. I don't give a fuck about chatting on the phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. You don't give a fuck. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give it CW. This is a joke at this point. CW.
They went to work on each other. That's his bite marks, and that's her head injuries. This is what happens when dealing with easy pussy demons. Shit, I don't know how I survived. Look, in the end, the truth is, I think she couldn't live with the fact that she couldn't have me. And also, another truth is the fact that she realized that she was just like Elaine. You see, the Easy Pussy Demons, aka PGM, that group, they all play with suicide, they play with pregnancy, they play with like sexual allegations. So she come from a group and they pretty much do the same thing. And, like none of them have father figures. Moms passed away, and it's not even to be disrespectful, but their background, it's definitely like all similar, so they really tapped and they're going through some shit. So when you're looking for easy pussy, women like that, they easy. And there's consequences that come from that, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just like, I had to tell that story, not just for myself, right? But for my journey, you know what I'm saying? And there's like about 111 episodes in the dark meta of similar stories, some that's less gruesome and some that's more gruesome. You know what I'm saying? Some that'll make you be like, oh, Beto went through nothing, you know? So in the past 2.5 years, we were in the metaverse when the world was shut down, and a bunch of people from all over the world came on social audio. That's Clubhouse, Discord, Twitter Spaces, and we really created a community. And I was able to document that experience. And that experience is a reality podcast. And soon you will have access to those episodes. And you can watch it for entertainment, for lessons, something to laugh at, whatever. You know what I mean? Something to cry about, something to go on the internet and throw your fake outrage around, something to project what you're going through on other people. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you're going through shit and you see somebody else and you make them the fall guy for whatever you're going through, it's one of those, you know what I'm saying? So you can utilize the dark meta episodes for whatever you see fit. But I believe that it's a story that needs to be told. And in the end, one of the messages that I got, she said, if I had a kid, the kid already has a father. So I said, okay then, we're good.
Okay, how